Let's see, just signal is this time around. I'm not getting the... Oh, there it is. Now I know it's one of my live streams. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Got off of work, heading home. Have a little bit of a rant in my head right now, and I thought I would jump onto the old YouTubes and share the rant. Give it another minute or two. Anybody cares to join me for said rant? It's been a little bit of a weird week around the YouTube parts. There's been a lot of weirdness. Tampa J, what's up, buddy? Kissimmee, good luck. Mike Pence is coming to Kissimmee tonight. The roads are going to be a little... I work out by the Orlando airport, and they were warning us earlier that everything between the airport and a certain church in Kissimmee is going to be nuts. Yeah, the traffic's gonna be nuts for a while. I think he starts talking at 7. I'm sure they'll get there a few minutes before that, so you're probably getting into the worst of it. But primo chemo. Yeah, throwing poop at the wall and seeing if it sticks. That's funny. Well, actually, Mark, metaphorically speaking, I think that's what a lot of people have been doing lately. And in some cases, it's funnier than others. It's been an odd week in YouTube land. Odd couple of weeks, but seems to have taken a bit of a turn. Is a bit of a cliche. Harassment on YouTube is probably closer to the truth. I've got my fair share of it this week. Honestly, it doesn't really bother me a whole lot when it's directed at me, for the most part. I'm actually more ticked off when I see other people getting harassed. Doxed. I didn't even know what dox meant until a few weeks ago. I'm sure as hell know what it means now. If you're new to the term dox, it's basically when somebody tries to find out everything they can about your life behind the internet, and then they reveal you for the world. You know, that could be your real identity, that could be your family names, your phone number, your address, all that kind of stuff. Or maybe it always has been, and I'm just now kind of catching it. Yeah, no problem. I was happy to help with what happened earlier. Sorry that came up. For those of you that are unaware what I'm talking about, Viking Creative Studios. I'm not going to mention his name because he doesn't use it in his YouTube, and I don't know if he wants everyone to know his name. But he messaged me earlier, and there was a heads up about some ill goings on. Took care of it. But that actually kind of goes into the topic du jour here. There's been a lot of really creepy, crazy, not so good people that have really the internet lately. And let me preface this by saying, not everyone hating on me or do I dislike. There is a particular YouTuber, and I won't mention names on that one either, who has put up some videos, a couple of them. He took a shot at me decently a few weeks ago, but recently, they've been, some of the shots he's taken have been pretty funny, and I'll call them as I see them. If you take a shot at me and it's not, ripping on my kids or my wife, and it's stupid things I do, go for it. Especially if it's funny. It's funny? Great. Go for it. I have a sense of humor about myself. I have to. Michigander man, what's up, dude? But there are other channels that are getting pretty hardcore into taking things way too far. First of all, if you need to go back and re-examine your life choices, cuck or libtard or half of these other stupid terms are just dumb, and they make you look beyond ignorant. they're stupid terms, and in a couple years, everyone will realize. If you're calling people retard, you're an idiot. It's between the ultra-conservative who is using the term cuck and the ultra-liberal who is talking about everyone being an oppressor or whatever the hell they call people. It's just stupid stuff. The world is not as black and white as people make it out to be. Don't make kids. Don't make fun of people's families. Have us in playing fair. We have to be able to laugh at ourselves. Funny is funny. Obscene jokes can be funny, I suppose. Not really always my thing. Fart jokes funny? Not to me, but I know a lot of people like them. Is race generally not? No. Bigotry, homophobia? That makes you look like an ignorant tool? Probably not so funny. But Mauricio! What's up, dude? The traffic does come in waves. Mauricio, we actually currently have Mike Pence up the street. And traffic all over the place is crazy. Mr. Tampa J is currently getting battered by that at the moment. Mark Fun Jones, you are a great example of what I'm talking. You can laugh at yourself because we are comical people. We are goofy as hell. We are nerdy and geeky and whatever. And we embrace that. We are weird. We embrace that. It's cool. But if somebody comes to you and starts giving your family grief, that's not funny. And that's not cool. And that person should be hit by a truck. There's not a fine line between funny and not funny. It's pretty obvious. If you don't want it being done to you, it's not funny. If you can take a joke like the one it's funny. Just want to throw that out there. It's been on my mind all day. After watching what Robert just went through, after watching what some friends of mine went through, after fighting with somebody who I'm sure will be watching this later and then trying to make fun of me for it, probably poorly, it doesn't really bother me so much because it's been so easy to bounce back thus far. Gives me a chance to keep my skills sharp. But, I put these things out there again before saying, let's be cool to each other. And I know that not everyone's going to be cool to each other. And I'm not saying let's all hold hands and sing Kumbaya. I'd prefer not to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. But, not to. Want to say a big congratulations to Mr. Mark Fun Jones, who, by the way, sold a painting that was on one of his vlogs, I want to say about 48 hours ago. Maybe not even. Maybe it was 36 hours, something like that. Mark sold a very cool painting. I don't remember the title, but it was something to do with the feeling of depression. I want to throw a lot of props towards Mark. Mark is injured. Mark has had a lot of hard luck over the last few weeks, and this is a dude that has channeled that into something not only creative but productive, and just sold it to somebody else who was an adversary who connected over his art. And I personally, so Mark, way to go, buddy. That is truly what it's all about, man. You did what so many of us probably should be doing, and it's been it's not always easy to do that, but you succeeded. I see somebody saying hello to Ann. I didn't know Ann was here yet, but Ann, hello. So I'm probably not going to keep this one going for too much. Like I said, I just kind of wanted to throw that little rant out there as it's been bothering me today. I can take the stuff when it's directed towards me, but I don't like when my friends get attacked for no reason, just because people feel like being jerks. I'm not one of those people that thinks that if you're nice to a bully or ignore a bully, they'll go away. I'm not one of those people that thinks that bullies are always really just jealous of you, secretly jealous of you, or that they need a... I think some people are just born rotten, and they might not be jealous of you. Sometimes they're just not good people. Joe, what's up, buddy? I'm not going to try to convince most of those people to just be nice. You can generally tell when someone's a bit of a jerk. You can usually tell if there's a couple people who I've seen lately that do offend people, and I've been able to find the good behind them, and they're becoming friends, and I love it. But there's others that are just not good people. Good people. And they brag about the fact that they're not good people. Well, that's fine to like each other. We don't all have to help and support each other. But I would like to think we could all at least be mature enough to avoid each other if we don't particularly like what the other person's doing. And if the other person's not causing any harm, then seriously, go about your business. Do me a favor, guys. Like, subscribe if you haven't already, although chatting. And I do appreciate you guys coming by and chatting and sharing your thoughts and talking to each other and talking to me, keeping me busy on the way home. But if you can give the video a like, right now a little thumbs up, you would definitely go a long way towards helping me. If you are one of the nasty people I was talking about earlier and give me a thumbs down, go right ahead. That also counts as an interaction and does not really differentiate too much between the thumbs up and the thumbs down. They're just looking for some sort of indication that people are watching and care. The longer you watch, the better off. So give me all the hate you want on that one. Alright guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you later.